what an interesting book. I should check this one out and take it back to my place. Let me look for another one. I just need one more.
Ezin?
Oh.
Ezin! Oh, thank goodness, I've been checking everywhere. I tried asking Bob, but he's too busy working on his new garden. I couldn't ask him. This is the last place I'd expect to see you, though. Rather strange, to say the least. So I assume you have been reading up on the wondrous artistic masterpieces of mob literature, such as The Art of Archery, maybe Airs and Fear, and, of course, the fabulous novel, The Wonders of Monstrous Wisdom. Yes?
No. I've actually been trying to find some books on, like, governing and leadership skills and stuff. Some of these are kinda interesting, gotta say.
One day, Bones, you will have someone to relate to.
What?
No, nothing. Anyway, do be careful with those books, though. We still need to break the news to the village, remember?
Alright, I'll have to put these back. It's been 24 hours since Spindra left, and it just feels weird. Don't you agree, Bones?
Well, considering she has been our mayor since we were teenagers, it makes it a lot more disquieting than I'd like to admit. The village feels weird, like a piece of it was missing.
Yeah.
However, it was for the best. Look, Ezin, it was destined to happen, was it not? She was a nice person, but her leadership skills were lacking towards the end. We can all agree there, I'm sure.
But what about us, Bones? Our leadership skills? We have none.
Now, Ezin. You, me, and Bob were the second in command, technically speaking. Think of it as a promotion of sorts. We are the leaders of the creeper, skeleton, and zombie organizations. We are in control of the three most populous mobs in the village. We helped more than it seemed. If you ask me, I say we have fair leadership skills for this situation.
I'm just trying to think of how Fizz and the citizens will deal with this all.
Well, we'll have to see when he returns from his practicing, I'd assume.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got a lot to read, and I also need to fix up Mayor Spindra's old office, so what can I do for you, Bones?
Oh, yes, silly me, I almost forgot. Bob and Angela invited us to some breakfast down by the old boathouse. They want to discuss planning to rule the village for future and steal the materials for that hotel, which we have still neglected to do.
Oh, that sounds nice. When is it?
Well, give me a second, get on my clock, guys. Approximately in about an hour or so. I believe so, yes.
Alright, I'll be there for sure.
Oh, wonderful! I'll be there as well. Indeed, it's a time to make haste, you know. I don't want to procrastinate any longer. I'd love this whole humans thing to be over and done with so we can move on with our lives.
Yeah, me too.
Jolly good then. Say, speaking of which, have any of the villagers been curious of Spindra? Have you seen anything? After all, Bob said that one magma cube was talking about how she wasn't around. Surely others have noticed?
Haven't heard anything yet, but I bet when people see her house's lights are turned off and stuff, they'll catch on big time. You might need a good explanation why she's been absent until there's a decent opportunity to break the news.
Alright. Goodness me, this is quite difficult. Right then, I will see you at the beach momentarily.
Yep, see you then, Bones. Alright. Be late. Oh, God. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm late. I just had to make a few withdrawals at the bank, had to do some changes, and then also had to fix up Mayor Spinder's old office, so sorry I'm late.
Don't worry about it, Ezin. Welcome. We weren't going to start without you anyway. Glad you came.
Thank you very much, Angela. I appreciate it. So, what's for breakfast, guys?
Oh, do I have a story for you. Bob here tried, emphasis on tried, to make eggs with crepes and palmiers. Palmiers are some kind of pastry cookie kind of thing. To be honest, it's a work in progress, so I just brought fresh omelets from the market.
You have to admit, Bones, my cooking's getting better, though, and you know it.
Oh, Okay, Bob. Well, it's certainly not as bad as your coffee or that Plat de la Pine cone or whatever, but it's still not enjoyable. You see, Bob, you don't put hot sauce and mayonnaise at the same time on a crepe. And you most certainly don't bake pastries or cookies with barbecue sauce lathered on and put a literal rectangular stick of butter on it. When it's cooling off, it is supposed to be a dessert. To top it off, it's rather salty as well. Aside from your addition of sauces and other debatable features, the actual food itself could use some more minutes in the oven, in my personal, humble, expert opinion.
Well, I don't know what you just said, but it's good to see I'm improving, and you're excited about it, Bones.
You would not improve. Well, anyways, back to you, Ezin. Welcome to breakfast. Here, have an omelette.
Oh, thank you very much, Bones. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the omelet, Bones. It's really good. That omelet station was awesome. They were able to recreate my favorite, cheese and peppers. I wish I didn't have to wear this silly mask, though. It's tough to enjoy it.
Oh, speaking of that, Angela, I made a new zombie mask. I left it at my house, though. This time, it's made out of paper mache and leaves. I glued it very tightly. With my artistic prowess and skill, it should last you a lifetime. Or whenever you're able to finally take it off for good, of course. It looks very well made, though, to say the least. The hole's also a bit bigger, so you can eat a tad better with it on. Stop by my house once we're done here to get it, okay?
Very well. Thank you, Bones.
Great omelet, by the way, Bones. It's really good.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I made sure they use only the very best.
All right, everyone. We're not here to discuss food, sadly, or masks. We're here for a very important situation. The village is ours now. Let it sink in that we're entirely in control. A lot of the people don't even know that yet. But a lot of the people also still don't even know that Spindra left, including Fizz. We have a lot to do with working this humans issue out. Now governing this place we call home.
Very well said, Bob.
I agree. So what should we bring up first?
Probably running the village. It's our newest predicament, so you might as well get it under control first, I'd say.
Are you sure, Ezin? The humans might be more of a priority. We should acknowledge that one first.
We'll get to the humans issue in a second, alright, Bones? I just want to acknowledge this mayor thing happening.
Alright, so I don't really know how mobs control things around here. It's hard for me to help you guys out with tips and things. All I can really think of is just listen to people, hear them out, make them feel just as important as yourself. Be as similar to Spindra as you can.
Well, I'm sure governing the village here is not much different than the way people handle being mayor back in the United States. In fact, I bet it's rather similar.
United States, actually. Bob said the United Plates the other day.
Oh, well, that's quite embarrassing. I apologize. Anyhow, I'm sure it's no different in the United States. Our mayor usually sat in her office listening to the complaints and suggestions of the people and acted upon them when necessary by making rules and getting rid of requirements that previous leaders put in place. Spindra was a very patient mob, truly, and she always listened. I'll give her that. Truthfully, we have a small village. We don't really do the trade deals or have much of a relationship with the villages outside, considering our size, and the island's relatively vacant in most places. Each member of the village brings in different kinds of goods every day anyway. Why would we need to trade?
And also, we don't really converse with other villages. Why would we trade with them? We don't get along with the Nether village, which is on the other side of the mountain, and we don't know of, well, any other villages being on the island, as Bones stated.
Well, that's true.
Still, though, in America it's hard to just run a town. There's probably a lot Spindra had to do that she didn't share with you. Do you think she left one of you guys like a rule book or a guide in your mailboxes?
Who's Erica?
No, Bob, I said America. It's another one of the names for the United States, sorta.
Gotcha, Angle.
Well, to answer that, Angela, unfortunately, no. Spindler left us with nothing but dust, cobwebs, and an empty desk. I think if she still cared about the village in the slightest, maybe she would have left us something. It would have made sense.
She thinks the village is going to crash and burn just because of us. Why would she leave us something?
Well, I don't know. I guess you have a point.
Okay. Maybe this village's governing system is a bit dated? Could you update it?
No, Angela. A lot of the villagers like to keep it very traditional, and they raise their kids to like it traditional, too. On top of that, they think it's some kind of insult, and trust me, these villagers love to speak their mind.
Protests and riots are the last thing we need.
Agreed.
I'm trying to think of something. Jeez, this is tough. I'll have to think, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Alright then, since most of us need to think on this subject, let's move on to the subject of the human's obstacle, shall we please?
Alright, I can help better with this.
So, a way we can get Wesley off the island is by stealing the resources needed to actually build the hotel. We've already talked about that and decided that, but personally, I don't see how we can do this. Like, I'm assuming there's a lot, and it's heavy.
The construction crew brought a container ship. There were several cumbersome intermodal containers packed into it. I'm thinking we can eject the massive containers into the sea. We'll need a lot of vigor. They are immense, as Ezin stated. They'll be way too hefty to retrieve, however, and the pressure of the ocean would allow the crane to hoist it up from the depth, so it could virtually work from a technical standpoint.
English, please?
The vessel you saw when you and Bob discovered us humans, it was a ship that contained lots of boxes. Giant boxes. Inside these boxes is the stuff they're going to use to make the hotel. These boxes can weigh up to thousands of pounds, sometimes more. If we were able to get the boxes into the ocean, they won't be able to be taking them out. Mission success. However, if we try to take the boat as a whole, the humans will have no choice but to stay until they get an SOS back to America. It will have to be planned very carefully and timed just right.
Interesting.
SOS. Sauce? Like food sauce. Well, I like sauce on
Did you say thousands of pounds, Angela? You're joking, right? Us five, counting Fizz, cannot lift thousands of pounds. It's beyond the bounds of possibility.
That's what concerns me, honestly. I don't know how we're going to be able to stop this building from happening without the ship. Without fully submerging it under the water.
That doesn't make sense.
Wait, so now we're sinking a ship?
No way. Don't you think that's a bit much, Angela?
Guys, I don't know, okay? I'm trying to think here. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
You guys have been here for almost 2 weeks, if I can remember right. When do the humans physically take the boxes off the ship and start making the hotel?
Oh, no!
Angela, what is it? Are you alright?
Well, unless Wesley is completely focused on finding me, they're starting the hotel at 2 o'clock today! Oh, how could I be so oblivious? I forgot the slip of paper in my coat pocket this whole time! This paper is the itinerary, the schedule for the building plans.
Oh boy.
So then, now what?
We have time to get the containers off the ship, I guess. They probably won't take them off until 12 o'clock, since it's 9 o'clock or so now. We need strength, though, and huge amounts of stealth. We'll have to actually manage to drop containers that weigh thousands of pounds into the ocean without making a sound. And the fact that we have to do it so silently makes it even more impossible. We shouldn't have pushed us to the last minute, guys.
It's impossible. It's impossible. Case closed. Let's be real. Us four can't lift thousands of pounds worth of boxes off a ship. Why go waste time and energy on something that'll just get us caught or was killed?
I agree.
Plus, that boat was literally parked right on the shore, Angela. What difference would it make if we chucked the boxes into like 12 feet of water? They could probably retrieve it.
Bones has a point. It'd be tough, but they could probably get some of those materials, the important ones, back to shore.
Well, I mean...
It's impossible. Hands down, guys. We can't do it. It's too risky to even try.
I mean, anything's possible.
Well, then it's worth a shot. We need to write up a few plans and get moving now.
You guys hear something?
I hear some kind of song.
What's that?
No, it can't be. That's a ringtone.
A ring.
Oh my god. Oh no, no, no. It's coming from the jungle. Oh no, no. Please don't be the crew already. Oh no.
Where are you going? We're not finished here. Get back. Quick, we have to follow her.
What's a ringtone?
No time, quick, we have to move. Angela, wait!
Wait a second. It's my phone? How did it get here? Did I drop it? Couldn't have. It's cracked and scorching hot.
Angela, what is it? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I found my phone just lying here, and it must have slipped out of my lab coat pocket. How the heck is the battery still alive after all these days out here?
Angle, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, guys. Turn on!
What is that shiny thing in your hands, Angela? Quick, drop it. It could be a rigged explosive.
No, it's not a rigged explosive, guys. It's a phone. We're lucky this wasn't the ringtone of one of the construction workers. I must have dropped this here when we arrived at the village when I first met you all.
I don't know what a cone is, but you should put it down. It's glowing.
Oh, good. It finally turned on. Oh my gosh! 87 missed calls from Wesley? No way. 104 texts from him, too. This isn't good.
Is that glowing thing Wesley? Quick, Bob, grab the hatchet. Don't worry, Angela, we'll save you.
No, guys, stop. I'm assuming you guys don't know what phones are.
A bow?
No, a phone. Phone. They weren't in your books and tales about us and stuff?
Nope, never heard of it.
What's happening? Is everyone alright? Is everything okay?
Ezin, there you are.
Ezin, we found Weasel.
Oh, you did? Seriously?
No. We didn't find Wesley. We found my phone.
What the heck's a phone?
It's like a small kind of box that you can talk to people with. Even if you're not there with them. They can do loads of other stuff too.
What?
So you can talk to Wesley on that flat rectangle thing that isn't even an inch tall?
Well, yeah. You see, that's what's cool about these things. His voice would come out of the bottom and I would speak into it here. And he can hear me and vice versa.
Could he hear us talking?
I mean, yeah.
And then, well, Wesley, I hope that you know that we are not...
I'm not in a call with him.
Excuse me, what?
I'd have to dial his number and call him in order for you to talk to him.
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
See, I put a bunch of numbers into the phone. It's usually 9 random numbers. See, I can type them here. And if he decides to answer, I can talk to him.
How does it do that, though? And why not just go up to him and just talk to him like a regular mob?
Well, it's good to use for talking to people that are really, really far away. Ones that you don't normally see often can't just waltz up to. Like my family back in the United States. I can call them or text them so I can hear their voice and they can hear mine. Us humans do things like that.
I think I get it. So why has he been calling you so much?
He obviously wants to know where I am. why I've been gone for so long. It probably looks like I've been ignoring his calls big time. I completely forgot. I was only supposed to stay one more night, and now everyone's on the lookout for me. I can't stay, guys. If I don't return, they'll eventually stumble across this place.
Is your phone made out of water?
What do you mean?
When you press that little button knob thing on the side of it, water appears out of thin air.
That's my home screen, guys.
Home screen?
It's just a picture. It's not real water.
Picture.
I think she said stricture, Bob.
Oh boy, I've got a lot to explain, obviously. Let's get to Bones' house, I guess. I'll explain there. Come on.
Humans with their super intelligent, intergalactic, highly advanced technomenology.
So, it all makes sense now, right? The whole phone working thing?
Yes, thank you for taking the time to explain it, Angela. That is quite an interesting device, I must say. It would be marvelous if mobs could use it.
By the way, Bones, thank you so much for making this new mask for me. You were right, it does look better, especially with the paper mache. I'll have to try it on later, though.
Oh, no problem at all, Angela. I am quite proud of it.
So, any questions, guys? Bone?
When you said that whole whole connection thing, I thought of a question actually. So, how do you get service? I think it was service. I think that was what it was called. Like, how do you get that service stuff out here in like the middle of nowhere?
When we came, Wesley made sure that we set up a communication tent. I don't know all the fancy technological terms, but the tent has this big, enormous antenna sticking out of it. And it's like hundreds of wires all over the place sticking out of it. I'm not sure how, but I think that's how we get our service all the way out here.
Well, it's quite interesting, all of this, I might admit. I wouldn't know the first step to start building something like that in your hands, Angela.
Yeah, and the fact it can produce real water out of nowhere is awesome. If you made your home screen gold, you would be rich, Angle.
I don't think it works that way, Bob.
Well, no matter. We understand now. Thank you for taking the time to show us, Angela. We were frightened for a minute. It could have been a trap set by the humans.
I'm just glad it wasn't the humans themselves. If the entire crew was right here, it would have been all over. But this is a wake-up call, guys. I'm very lucky to have found my phone. Looking at all these calls and texts does show that Wesley is aware of my absence and he urgently wants to find me. I've been pretty irresponsible.
How?
What?
What is it, Angela? What is he saying?
I'm sorry, but
But you what?
I don't know what to say.
Angela, what's going on?
I can't stay, guys. I have to go. I can't stay here. I need to go back to that camp right now, or else they're coming.
What? They're coming?
It can't be.
I just received a message. Wesley has said, I know what's going on. There are people that have taken you, and one of my workers found their village. They're coming with weapons. This is bad, guys. Okay, listen, please, guys, I'm sorry. Please understand. I didn't know. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. Really.
Well, it's over. Just as Spencer predicted. We need to prepare the village for the...
Bob, we can't prepare the village for anything! Think, use your brain, would you, Bob? It's over! We tell the village now and it will be chaos, that's it! Just straight up disorder! Battles, robbing, you name it!
No, guys, please! It was my fault for staying here!
Well, what do we do then, Bones? You tell me! You want us all to just lock up in our houses? Or can we fight back and have a chance?
Fight? Why fight? They have those guns! We can't combat that, Bob! Not with swords and bows! We're supposed to be peaceful!
By the sounds of it, Wesley doesn't want peacefulness.
I know that, Ezin! Thank you for stating the obvious!
Guys, please, calm down. You're all getting really worked up.
Bones, you're being foolish, you hear me? Foolish! We're the mayors of this village. What kind of leader just sits and waits to die? None! They charge in no matter what happens. The biggest risk is not taking any risk at all.
You're missing the point. Bob, I was just trying to...
Enough! Stop this! Now!
How can we stop, Angela? We have to act at once. We can't just...
Listen! We can avoid this. The only way for this to be avoided is for me to leave right now.
Do you even know how to get back, though?
And do you have a plan?
Yes, and yes. I know what to do.
Well, what are you going to do then? We can't risk your life, Angela. You're our friend.
Wesley will not harm me. That's obvious, isn't it? He's doing this because he wants to know where I am and who you all are.
So, the plan?
I'll meet him halfway. I'll provide a distraction so he'll take me back to the camp, and he'll stop moving towards the village. He'll forget about you guys for some time. That gives you all enough time to think about what you're going to do when he finally gets here one day. If I leave now and get back to the village, he might be so fixated on seeing if I'm okay that he might postpone the construction of the hotel, which is huge, might I add.
Are you sure you want to do this, Angela? All this for us?
I'm sure, Bones. I'm leaving. Now.
Wait, you need stuff to eat. It's a long walk.
Quick, then.
Oh, I got it. Here. Angela. Angela? Good luck out there, friend.
And thank you.
This is not the last time I'll see you guys. I promise. I'll be back soon.
We hope so, Angela.
This way, guys. Not much further, right, Fernando?
It should be this way, sir. Only a bit more.
It better be. I'm getting exhausted.
Wait, sir. There's something approaching us. Guns at the ready!
What is it? Is it a person?
It's pretty bright, sir.
Wait. Guns down! It's her!
Ow, 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 my ankle. Ugh.
Angela! There you are! You've been gone for days! You're never leaving the campsite again, you hear?
Be quiet, would you, Wesley? I think I broke my ankle.
Alright, Squad 4, lead Angela back to camp, and make sure to help her. The rest of us will push towards the village.
No. I really need to get back now. You can't keep going.
Angela, these people captured you and tortured you. They will not get away with this, and we're going to talk to them face to face. You listen to me.
Ow, my ankle. Wesley, we have to go back now.
Does it really hurt that much?
Yes, it does. Just please don't keep going. You're headed in the wrong direction anyway.
Is she serious?
Impossible. I recorded all of my steps, sir.
Alright, team. We're headed back. We got Angela. This will never happen again. You're not leaving our sights. And we are coming back. Alright, chop chop. We have to move.
Yes, sir.